Statistically speaking, on a very professional, practical, more universal term, why do people try to surpass others? Jewelry's nice, clothes is obviously essentially important, because bugs and animals and diseases aren't good. Okay, so this is not me saying which ethnic background is the most. I'm gonna just put it this way: which one is better? Not perfect, because only one person's perfect, but we come close a lot to perfection. That's just the way how it is. It's just the way it is, right? Sometimes. So religiously speaking, who needs a God? A lot of people are atheists. They don't believe in God. They just believe there was a big bang. Boom, here we are, and everyone wants to be gay now. Who cares about making babies? It's so annoying. I understand. I kind of understand. Okay. And then there's a situation where you kind of tune into a radio and you play your favorite song. Does anyone have a favorite song? I know I do. And you have a favorite station. But when a person constantly decides to cue out, so if everyone just tuned out of the radio, everyone tuned out of YouTube, everyone tuned out of everything, there's one nation in the world. It's kind of split from Korea. We're not going to talk about that one. I'm still gonna talk about it. I'm still gonna no, that doesn't actually deserve a joke. See, because when there's no reaction in the world, it kind of looks like there's Squid Game, and then there's I don't know why I confused Squid Game with Suicide Squad. Okay. And then there's like the zombie movies, because like sometimes typically they're like there's like no reaction. So what if you just tuned out? Everyone just like silenced out and just tuned out of everything. Huh. No music, no talking to anyone. What? What did you say? What? You just tune it all out. You don't hear the kitchen turning. You don't hear the stove turning on. You don't hear the books being placed on the shelf. You don't hear the cat meowing. You don't hear the babies goo-goo. You don't hear anything. Well, then there's no reaction. But what if all of a sudden you just kind of split from it all? You don't want to hear, you don't want to see, because the second you look up, it looks like a fat mess that was worse than the movie of WALL-E. Worse than the movie of WALL-E. See, here's the thing is that when people just don't listen to the right things, they don't socialize with the right people, they don't practice the right way, the buildings are going to collapse. You kind of have to go back into architecture school, engineering, chemical engineering, chemistry, go back to college, restudy, or else the job is gone, you're fired. And then there's just no productivity. And then people try to blame the people in the White House. No, that's not the way it is. Okay, so you blame the people over there in Russia. No. Okay, so then blame China. No, you just don't blame them. Who do you blame? Or is it who do you love?